are in.
Hi.
Hello, everybody. Hi.
Hi again.
Who I've got with me? It's Akela-B.
Hello.
Hi there. And you've already been on once today, right?
Yes, I did my 11 o'clock show this morning.
Okay. If you haven't gone to Akela's channel yet, she does all kinds of stuff. And please go over and give her a subscribe. And she is simulcasting as well. So please make sure you give her a like as well. So I appreciate you being here.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us. And happy 4th again.
Yeah, happy 4th, everybody. If you're watching on replay, thank you. And please hit the like and subscribe for both channels. And let's say hi to some people who were here. I don't think they're here anymore because Gretchen says hello. And that was from 9:30 this morning.
Oh,
so
wow.
And Charlotte was from 10 this morning. So I don't know if they're here or not. But Jackie's here.
Hey,
hi, Jackie. And Willow.
Hey, Willow. Oh, cute cat.
Gary. And Gary for Grace. Hello. Gary, I've got your question. And Thandika. Hello, Thandika. Oh, Gretchen is here. Hi, Gretchen. And Deepika. Hi, Deepika. I've got your question. And Sherry Owen Walker is here.
Oh.
And Lori. Hello, Lori. And there's Marilla. Hey, Marilla. And Tiger Dragon. Hello.
Hi, Tiger.
And Rowie.
Hey, Rowie.
Hey, Rowie. And Jessica Lynn. Hey there. And Eamon. Hi, Eamon. I got your question. And Anna's back from last night. Last night was her first time on my channel, and she's back.
Oh, wow. I'll have to check that out. Hi, Anna.
Yeah, make sure you subscribe to Akela too, Anna. And Carolyn Loving Life is here. Hello. And Rose Quartz. Hey, Rose. And Four. Hello, Four. There's a lot of people here today. That's awesome. Mona Lee. Hi, Mona Lee. And Namira. Hi, Namira. And I'm still scrolling. Rowie, I've got your question. Sherry, I've got your question. Oh, Kim's here. Red Dragon. Hello. Lori, I've got your question. Jessica Lynn, I've got your question. Tiger Dragon, I've got your question. Rachel's here. Hi, Rachel.
Hey, Rachel.
Mona Lee, I've got your question. Anna, we'll put it in the chat for you, and it's also down in the description. Her channel is down there. Thank you for wanting to subscribe.
Oh, thank you.
And let's see, Gretchen saying hi again. Namira, I've got your question. Zora is here. Hello. Four, I've got your question. Wow, we got lots of questions today. That's great. That is great. Rose, I've got your question. Rachel, I've got your question. Zora, I've got your question. It's a lot, yeah. And Gayleen is here. Hello, Gayleen. And that's where we're at. So we're already at 15 questions. And so I am going to go ahead and close the questions unless there's a donation. All right. So thank you, moderators, for helping me out with that.
Thank you.
All right. And I guess we should get started.
Yeah.
We're in high commodity today. All right, Gary, are you ready?
Okay. Please, any messages from Mother Mary or Shiva facing a hard time? Thank you.
Make sure when I put your questions up to you guys, if you would, to let me know that you're here and ready for your reading. So we're waiting for Gary.
You know that card? Is it the Five of Swords? Let me see if I can find. I don't think I have a tarot deck that shows. It looked like swords or wands coming towards the person.
Eight of Wands.
Is it Eight of Wands?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have that? Do you happen to have that image? I'm trying to see on a card in front of you. While we wait for Gary to read. Oh, Gary is here. I don't think my Eight of Wands looks like that. Because that's the image I saw in my head as soon as I closed my eyes.
I've got this deck here that's kind of Rider Waite-ish, and I've got it in order for my tarot class that I teach.
Okay.
Or I think it's in order. Yeah, it's in order.
Let's see what that Eight of Wands.
Here you go.
Yeah, yes. You see all those white, not the black. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4 of the white.
For the dark colored, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I saw coming in at you. And Scott, if you don't mind, what does that card represent? What does that
fast movement and fast changes and quick gifts or messages coming in?
Okay. So whatever you're going through, Gary, for grace, that card is the exact image I saw in my my mind, and it's the Eight of Wands. But what stood out to me more was the white wands. So whatever you're going through, it's fast, as Scott just said. Just keep that in your mind, okay? And I'll see what else I can get. But I wanted to share that before I lost the image. Let's see what else they said for you.
Hey, Gary, let's see what we got here.
We'll do that.
So this is the Arc Animal Tarot deck, and you got the white peacock. There's also an oracle that goes with this that I'll be using as well. You got the Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is like the Spade card, and the Spade card is basically you need to pamper yourself. You need to do something for you. And, you know, Shiva was very independent, very independent, I'm thinking, and knew when to like take care of themselves and when to take care of others, just like Mother Mary as well. So make sure you're taking care of yourself. Then you got the Condor from the King of Swords. King of Swords is very intelligent and brilliant and makes wise decisions. Okay, so make sure you're making your decisions with logic and intuition. And then you got the Cecropia moth. I hope I said that right. And this is the death card in this deck. That does not mean a literal death. He's not going to sting you to death. This just means that there's a change coming for you. A change, a transformation, a transition is coming for you. The next card I got, I'm going to give you just some art cards that are oracle. You got the koala bear, and it says tribe, stability, and circumspection. So stability, being stable, having your family or your friends, those that can lean on you and you can lean on them, and your tribe. So that's important to have in your life. And then I've got a dragon card for you. You got on the same frequency as what this one's called. Look at that beautiful dragon, and there's like a buck down here, a white buck. That's what it looks like. And it says, trust that happiness will find its way to your heart when you choose to open it to the flow of love. Everything you deeply desire also desires you. I love that. And focus on your preferences and expect the best. So just remember, the things that you desire, the things that you want you to. Okay, and that's what I got for you. And I hope your, hard time that you're facing there gets much better, Gary. Thank you for letting me read for you.
Gary, it feels like I think my cards kind of, relay the same information that Scott is saying, because as I said, the first image I got was the Eight of Wands. So I was shuffling through this deck, and I'm still kind of like getting acquainted with tarot. And this is what my Eight of Wands look like, right? But just envision that whatever you're going through, it's not going to be there for a while. It's coming in and it's going to leave, and it's bringing in new opportunities for you. I feel like whatever it is you're going through, it's creating space for whatever this other thing is. Because and my Eight of Wands, it talks about speed, velocity, travel, making split-second decisions, an upcoming positive resolution, haste, and good news, right? So something's going to work out for your situation that you're dealing with. It's not going to be there forever. It may seem like forever on yours, but it's coming in and it's going to be leaving, and something better is coming up for you. Then I got the King of Wands. And when I looked at this card, the first thing that stood out for me was the lion in the back of that guy. And if you look at this guy's face, to me, I feel strength. I feel like he has the willpower, the determination he has. And it doesn't feel egotistical. He just knows that I have what it is in me to persevere, to do what I need to do, to keep going through whatever. And you have that lion behind you. He's not afraid of the lion. The lion is just there. And I feel like it's being supportive of him, letting him know, hey, we can do this. So I went to the deck just to see what this card represents. And it says an entrepreneurial spirit, a natural born leader, ideas that can be ultra successful, a creative visionary, timeless, success, and fire. And fire is, strength, right? Then I got another card that flew out the deck, and it was the Eight of Pentacles. And I know Scott got the Nine of Pentacles. So I went in, and what's interesting, my Eight of Pentacles was flagged, so it landed right on the page. And the Eight of Pentacles talks about mastering a skill, an expert, craftsmanship, the Meraki that you put into your work, methodical progress, patience, determination, and your soul purpose. And if you look at these three cards together, that's kind of the Eight of Cups, kind of like talks about everything, right? This is coming in to push out what no longer serves you. It's not going to be there forever. It's coming in fast, swift, and when it goes through, whatever you're going through, it opens doors for this strength, this charismatic person, this person who has ideas, right? That maybe the situation is blocking right now. You can't see past it, because then you have the Eight of Pentacles. And she's sitting there and calm. To me, she's peaceful. She's just observing. To me, when I look in front of her, the abundance that's in front of her, and knowing that, what they say, the storm doesn't last forever. And once the storm passes, you have bright skies and the beautiful rainbow. So it's all about your perception of what you're dealing with right now. Try not to focus on the negative, and ask, as these wands are coming in, what am I to observe, become aware of, learn from it? What am I? That's what you need to ask. Because you got, to me, and Scott, you are the master tarot guy.
No.
I would say this is a good message. So things are looking up for your situation. That's how I feel about this situation, Gary, and I hope it helps.
So you pulled the Eight of Wands. Did you pull that? Did you look in the deck to find it, or did it just come out?
Yeah, no. I went in my deck to find this. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I did the same thing, Gary. I'm gonna come back over here because I have the Divine Masters deck from Kyle Gray, and I thought perhaps there's a Mother Mary or a Shiva card. I got both, so I found them right away. You got Shiva, and Shiva is a karma release or karmic release. It's the end of a cycle. Debts are paid. Choose your destiny. Okay, and then you got Mother Mary, and it says miraculous encounter. Divine experiences. Do not be afraid of being powerful.
Wow.
So there's some direct messages there for you from them. So I hope that speaks to you, Gary. And I will put my deck back up.
Yeah, me too. That was so interesting. Right. I immediately saw that and my mind went to that card. I didn't know what the card was, but you know, the Eight of Wands. But yeah, it's moving on out. Say thank you for the lessons learned, Gary, and just continue moving on.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, we had a donation. Willow, you are next. Let me find your question. And thank you for your donation. All right. My husband wants to know if he's getting a job promotion within 6 months. Yes, find down here.
Okay. Let me ask my pendulum.
And thank you all for being here. Hi, Kaja. Hi, Kelly. Questions are closed unless there's a donation. We have a lot of questions coming in the beginning. So were you ready, Akela?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you go first.
Okay. Thanks, Scott.
No problem.
So, Willow, in my heart, my answer that I got was no. So that's why I went to my pendulum just to see what my pendulum said. And my pendulum spun in a circle, which to me is no. But when I felt in my heart the no, the question that came right after is he communicating? Is he communicating his request or his expectation to his manager, right? Like saying, hey, you know, I have been performing really well, you know, everything's been going good. What I'm working on projects, they've all been successful. I think, you know, I would like to ask if we can look into a possible promotion, maybe a salary increase. Is he having that? Because what the no for me, it feels like as if whoever his manager is or supervisor is, there may be maybe not speaking up for the work he's presenting, or if they are, it's coming across as very timid. It's not like bold and strong, and my employee deserves this. My employee has proven themselves. So I don't I if you can ask him, that'll be great. But that's what oh, that's true. Okay. Yeah. So he may have to, and if he has spoken with his manager and nothing's happening, he has a right as an employee to speak to human resources. I don't know what he does, but he does have a right to, if all his reviews are successful and his projects are, he's been there, he's putting in the work. He has a right to ask. All right, Scott, that's what I got.
Okay. Mine is really interesting too. I didn't get a yes right off the bat, as just like Akela did. And I got a yes, but it's going to be a while. Maybe right at the 6 months mark or after. But you can do things to speed it along, just like Akela was talking about. Okay. You got the Two of Pentacles. This is balance, adaptability, and flexibility. So being, that kind of employee, and making sure you're going to work, being on time, just those regular things. I'm not saying you're not doing that. I'm just saying if you are doing that, then that's going to make you look more favorable to get a promotion. And then you got the Seven of Swords. So there may be someone who's not in your favor there. So you just need to make sure you're not hanging around those people or letting people influence you that are not of the same caliber spiritually that you are. And then we got the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is, even though it's a queen, cards are genderless in the tarot. So you can take on the characteristics of the queen. And the queen is wise, very independent with the cat here, and also very self-confident. So use your self-confidence to show, that you deserve the position that you want. And then I got the Nine of Pentacles. You may need to take a little bit of a break. So if you have some time out there that you can take without being penalized, I would take a break. Then you got the Page of Swords, which is a new action. So inspiring yourself to do something new, maybe asking your supervisor, like Akela said, making yourself be known and just letting them know what your intentions are. And then I got, for your last card for the tarot, you got the Strength card. So, Akela was talking about strength, kindness, tenderness, patience, gentleness. All those things make up true strength. So that's when your strength will come in, and just showing them that, you're going to keep going no matter what. And I love what equanimity means. It's usually with the King of Cups, but it means whatever happens today, I don't mind. Okay, so whatever happens today, I don't mind. You do have a little bit of resistance going on. So this could be coming from, someone else. So there is a little bit of resistance. Then you got the Pact of Destiny. Cherish the deep connection you have with universal consciousness. Right? So just trusting in your path and being strong. This is about true strength as well. And then the last card I got for you is the Anchor, security and safety. So I think that your job is secure there. But as far as moving up, I think that you need these other things: unwavering dedication, stability. And then I think these things can come along. You're looking at probably around 6 months, and at least 6 months. But if you make yourself known and you have the free will to do that, you make yourself known to your supervisors that you want that, promotion and lead by example, then it could be less than 6 months. Okay. So that's what I got for you. Okay. Willow, no problem.
I pulled a card. I have a timing deck, and this is just a guide, Willow. So I asked Spirit, okay, if not within the next 6 months, when could it be expected? Because this is all energy, and there's a lot of free will and, things that come into play. And I got the next summer card is when the promotion is looking. Now, it could be before, but that is what they're saying is the timeline. So don't be, like, oh my gosh, why so long? What I would say to your hubby is, start having the conversations. And it could also be that maybe that's around the time when they do like reviews, and they consider people for promotions or whatever, and they may be thinking and saying, okay, well, this is a time when we normally do salary increases or whatever. So in a sense, it's a win-win for the company, but it's also a win for you. So they tend to do some promotions around the time that they do salary increases. So then the salary is just tweaked a little bit, right? But it looks like it's coming. But my card said next summer. It could be before, it could be spring, entering into summer, but by next summer, you should hear something and have a conversation. Worst they can say is no. Could be yes, but worst they can say is no. Right?
Right. I wanted to welcome Poirot Forever, and we have a new person in, Nomadic Angel Angie. Hello.
Hi, Nomadic. Thank you for subscribing.
Yes, thank you. And Jessica Lynn just donated.
Hey, Jessica. Anything you should know? Okay.
And guys, just to be honest with you, I'm probably not going to get to all the questions that I've taken because we have such a long list, but you do have the option to donate. It's a minimum of $5 or more. And then you will be to the front of the line and get a longer reading. And Jessica Lynn just donated. That's why she's going next. So, and Willow, thank you for your donation. If I didn't say so, to you and your husband both. Mm-hmm. All right. So Jessica Lynn, if you'll let me know you're ready.
Scott, do you mind if when she responds, do you mind if I tell Jessica what I felt for her, and then I'll pull cards when she responds? Okay, she's here. So Jessica, when I went in and asked Spirit what it is you needed to know, I immediately felt like I needed to put my left hand on my heart and my right hand on my sacral chakra area and just breathe into it. But as I breathed, as I took the breaths into where my hands were placed, it felt calming. I don't know what's going on with you, but try it. Try putting your hand on your chest and on your left hand on your heart chakra area, right hand, on your sacral chakra, and take some breaths in. Breathe in with your stomach. So as you breathe in, you inflate your stomach, not the chest. And as you exhale, you're deflating the stomach. It's bringing some sort of calming. And then also what I heard is that it was doing that sort of, what is the word? Unites, I guess. That wasn't the word that they said, but basically that's what it's doing. It's sort of created some sort of unity with the heart chakra and the sacral chakra. So just try it while we pull cards for you. See how you feel. All right. But you can go ahead, Scott. I just didn't want to lose sight of that.
Oh, no problem. And she said, interesting, I'll try it.
Yeah.
Okay. So I've got 5 cards for you, Jessica Lynn, from the tarot. And the first one is the Empress. And this is creativity, self-care, and self-love, and then being able to love others after that. This, of course, is the Doctor from Star Trek. Okay, so, you know, you are like the doctor of the group. You make people feel better, and you're always, here and alert and, willing to help when you can. So do more of that. Have more creativity in your life as well. That will help you out. Then you got the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is generosity. So I think that you're going to be getting some money or physical things or materialistic things soon. Then you got the Six of Cups or spaceships here. And the Six of Cups is about nostalgia and remembering things from the past. And it's also about getting a gift. And I feel like you're going to be given a gift soon, especially with this generosity card right before it. And then you got the Seven of Swords. So this 7 is, saying that you may feel a little bit deceived or like someone's being deceitful or not being 100% with you all of the time. You need to get away from people like that or speak your truth out of love. Okay. Then you got the Ace of Wands is what this one is. And the Ace of Wands is a new opportunity, new creativity. And you got creativity right here coming in loaves. And then being creative, having passion for something new that's coming in. So there is something new coming in for you soon. You also got focus, mindfulness. Put it there so you can see the words. Focus, mindfulness. You got the anchor cards, stability, profession, and work. Yes, so you have some stability coming in and protection. I know it says profession, but I got protection. So Archangel Michael, I feel like, is coming in. That's how I read that word, was protection. And then you definitely have somebody coming in. You got 3 people here coming in. I don't think it's a love triangle. I'm not giving you a love card. This is definitely not about that. This is outside interference, or it could be a third party coming in, like the 3 of Pentacles, which is to bless you and to keep you on your goals and help you achieve your goals. So I think it's a good thing that you have a third party coming in, or 2 people could be as well. You plus 2 others could be the 3. So that's what I got, Jessica Lynn. I hope that resonates with you, but I think all in all, good things are coming. Here's Akela, if I can get her over here. There we go.
Okay, thanks, Scott. So Jessica, so after I told you what to do and I closed my eye to get your message, I saw your chakras. And I was like, okay, well, why am I seeing her chakras? Are they out of balance? So I don't know if you noticed, I was on my pendulum asking my pendulum questions about your chakras. So the reason why they're having you do that is because your heart and solar plexus chakra is out of balance. All right. So they want you to, there are YouTube videos. Find someone who you resonate with, you trust, and they have videos that can help you realign your chakras. Or you can call in your team and ask them to, Archangel Michael, whomever you work with, to ask them to help you as you do what they told me to tell you to do. Ask them to also help you balance and realign your chakras, right? So I wasn't getting anything else. That was their main focus, the chakras. So I went to my higher self deck and asked your higher self, what does she want you to know? And I got the light. And what's interesting is this is the color of the sacral chakra, right?
Mhm.
So the light says, as far as we can discern, the sole purpose of human existence is to kindle a light in the darkness of mere being. And I thought, okay, well, what does this mean for Jessica? So I went to the book. It says, if you are going through an intense and unrelenting life challenge and have been dwelling in the darkness too long, call upon the light to help you through, since it has the power to cleanse and heal. Since you are made of light energy, you may call it forth from yourself to assist you in the darkness. Your higher self reminds you that regardless of your past, you will always be the light, since you are part of all that is, and all that really is light. You can never be truly disconnected from who you are. To experience the uh oh, that's just a ritual. But this is what you may be going through something, and whatever that situation is maybe what's throwing off your heart and solar plexus chakra. So do a meditation and to and ask, and maybe even call in the light, because they're saying you can call in the light to help you rebalance, recenter, realign those chakras. And that's what I have for you, Jessica. I hope it helps.
Awesome. Thank you, Akela.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jessica. Appreciate your donation. And we had another donation, Poiro Forever. So let me get to your question, Poiro, and if you can just let me know that you're ready.
Oh, 4 years. Hmm. What will my son Lucas be doing as a job in 4 years?
Thank you, Poiro.
Okay, Poirot. Okay. Vibrational beings of love and light. Poirot is asking for guidance on her son because her son is sick. And she's wanting to know what he could do him. Poirot, oh, sorry, Scott. I should have asked if
Oh, you're fine. Just go.
Poirot, I don't know. And I know, well, a little of what I know, and maybe this is why they're showing me, is that you were moving, and I think you've moved. But the image they showed me is your son, and he's walking on the beach. But what's interesting is that I can see his outline, but the light that, like the boat has the wake. So his light is his wake that he leaves as he walks around. And that light that he's illuminating, it felt joyful. It felt um I don't know, I felt in a good space. So I think what Spirit is saying is you're asking what is his job in 4 years. But what I'm feeling is that part of the job that he's doing, and this is probably his soul's purpose, is, oh, you're moving soon. Okay. Um, Part of his job, his soul's purpose, he's doing it as he is just walking. His wake of light that he's leaving, that he's, whether it's to the side or wherever, but it felt like his wake. It more felt like his wake. It brought a sense of serenity. It made me it smile a little bit. Not like a ha ha laughing. It just felt good. So his soul's purpose is doing the job he was put here to do. And I think for now, I'm not getting what he'll be doing in 4 years. And maybe that's what he's going to continue to do in his soul's purpose. But Spirit is just saying to you that he's doing part of it. Okay. What else? To support himself when I'm gone. Okay. I'll see what I get for that. But just I feel like he'll be taken care of. Feel like he'll be okay. I don't know the magnitude of whatever is going on, but I can see what I get. But that's what they showed me, him strolling on a beach and doing that. Okay, Scott, you can go ahead if you have cards.
Okay. Poirot, I got some interesting cards here. The first card I got, and I'm going by year. The first year is a shadow self. It's the fear card, and this is the devil card in regular tarot. So this is him trying to come to terms with his fear in order to have a good job. I feel like there's fear there. And I know we talked about your son before, and I know it's hard for him to, come to terms with a lot of things. So that fear, as long as he is okay, he doesn't worry. Right. Yeah. You got the moon card too, which is an illusion. So it may be an illusion to think that he's going to find something that is going to not support him, but just find something that is too difficult. It may be he needs to sit down and figure out what he likes to do. And I know he's very creative. And that's why I think we got the peaceful warrior. So in the third year, it's the king of angels, the peaceful warrior. So I think that he will be able to find something that he can do that is creative, that is something he loves to do. And then by the fourth year, he got the 8 of stars. Like, he's going to be good. Mm-hmm. He's going to be good. So he's going to have a surge of good things going on. Scott, what I meant is he is shy and holds back, and want him to feel stronger to go forward. Yeah, I think he will with this peaceful warrior card and this 8 of stars surge card, which is the 8 of wands. So yeah, I feel like he will.
Yeah.
And then I've got success, charge ahead. So that's great. And then he got the book, Secrets, Hidden Information, and Knowledge. Okay, so just know that him studying some things right now will prepare him for something later. Now, I don't know what exactly that's going to be. I don't know that this is something that he would be interested in, but when I got the word surge, it made me think of electricity. And so maybe he could be an electrician. They have to be pretty smart, right? So maybe it's an electrician or something that he's learning right now. What does he like to do? What does he spend his time doing right now? See if you can find something for him or help him, to find something that is going towards what he likes to do every day and what his creative output is today. Okay, so that's what I got for you, Poirot. I hope that helps.
Yeah.
Here is Akela. Do you have more, Akela?
Just two things.
Sure.
So, Spirit is funny, right? Because I'm going to say what I saw in my left ear. And don't ask me how, but the visual was in my left ear. And I saw him walking into, I don't know if this is where you're going, if they have this where you're going, because I don't think we surf there. But I saw him going into like, or standing in front of, it's like a surf shop. I don't know if the ocean is his, because it's interesting. They show me him walking on the beach, and now they show me him in front of a small a surf shop or a shop on the beach, or but this is going to bring him joy. So if does he enjoy the ocean, Poirot? And again, I didn't see him in there working, but the fact that I asked the question, what would he be doing? And this is what I saw. It's something on that. He might find a job on a boardwalk, at a boardwalk on the beach that brings him satisfaction, that brings him freedom, because I got the freedom card. And what's interesting is earlier I told you when they showed me him walking, this light was his wake, right? And here we have a card with what looks like an eagle soaring in the front, and the sun, the light of the sun is behind it. So that's kind of, this card is actually kind of how I saw your son walking with the wake behind him. But it could be, I'm not getting an actual job, but I'm just telling you what I saw. And he was standing in front of, because I could see the surfboards. He was standing in front of that that space. But whatever, allow him to be free. And you're moving to the beach, go out there on the, if there's a boardwalk with him, the shops around there, and see, allow him the freedom to see what attracts him, what calls him, right? And then go with it. You said he's shy. This might be the thing that allows him to open up, because then he's able to connect with others who have the same passion, maybe not on the same level, but have the same passion of the ocean that he does. And his light in there, in this place, or maybe in front of it, I don't know. That's just what I saw. Is going to be a blessing to those he encounters, because it did feel, as I said, it felt serene. It felt joy. It felt calm. It just, all those good things wrapped up in one when I saw him walking on the beach. So yeah, take him out there and just let him walk, have conversations with him, and let him feel who he wants to try. The first one may or may not work. Try another one. Keep going. All right. But that's what I have for you, Poirot.
Right. Thank you, Poirot. Appreciate your donation. We also got a donation from Moon Honey.
Okay.
This is a 3-part question. So let's see what we've got here. Moon Honey, just let me know you're ready. The being I've asked about before told me their name is Heiasi, which is Japanese for swift current or gust of wind, and I don't understand this part, but which I became when I was 17. I had an experience with a spirit that fell upon me like a gust of wind.
Oh, okay.
When it happened, I assumed it was the Holy Spirit. I'm not sure if it's connected to that experience, but I sense I am to channel this being and possibly others. I'm brand new at channeling, but I was wondering what comes through about channeling and this being.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew. Let me go to the questions. That's a long one.
If you need me to put anything back, I can try to do that.
Okay.
Get it back here.
Okay, I see it too. I see the 3 parts. The being I'm asking before told me their name. It's highest. which is Japanese for swift current or gust of wind, which is wild because I was trying to. You know, what I found in our dreams is that to get us comfortable with what's coming in, Spirit tends to show us things in our dreams or experience things in our dreams that we don't think of. And then months or a year in later on, you have an experience and then you're like, wow, this is wild. Because I had that same dream. I had a dream, whether it's the exact same thing or it's the parts of it, but other parts may have changed. But I feel like that's a way of them preparing us for what's coming so that when it does happen, we're not scared, we're not panicking, there's no shock. It's like, oh, I experienced that in a dream and now here it is in reality. So it's creating a space of the dream realm is creating a space in the physical, when you're in the consciousness of I guess a bit of safety, familiarity for us, so then we are not worried about what we're experiencing. That's just how I feel because of what you said. But you said you're brand new at channeling, but I was wondering what comes through about channeling and this being. Okay. I'll ask my pendulum about the channeling. High vibrational beings of love and light. Moon Honey had this experience in a dream, and well, in her conscious and unconscious. Is the purpose of this so that Moon Honey can start practicing or actually start channeling messages from this being? Is the purpose for Moon Honey to start channeling messages from this being? Okay, Spirit, can you swing my pendulum a little harder so that Moon Honey can see what you're saying? Okay, Moon Honey, my back and forth is a yes. My nose are in the form of a circle. Okay. So my pendulum is swinging yes. So yes, it is for you to start channeling messages from this being. But let's see what I can get about high ace. Okay. And Scott, you can please feel free.
Okay. Still sorting out chat here. It might be a minute for me too.
Oh, wow. Okay. While Scott does the chat, this is what I heard, Moon Honey. Highest, I'm trying, the voice is, it seems like a masculine energy. And what I heard was, I come to you with love. Oh, it's very gentle, very poised and gentle. And he says, yes, it may be a gust of wind, but it's not a, like I want to knock you over kind of wind. It's allowing you to feel my energy, to feel my presence. This, I don't know if you see highest what you see, but for me, and which is very interesting because sometimes I don't get all these details because I'm seeing highest standing on from the side profile, and highest has long platinum white hair, and it's all just slicked back, and wearing a white, what seems to be to me a white robe. Oh wow. Wow. I normally don't see this clearly. what else? You know what's coming into my mind about highest? Those I don't know if you ever watched like Airbender, those Japanese anime shows. Look, I forgot the name of my daughters used to watch them a lot when they were younger. The Avatar had the Airbender, the Firebender, and there's a gentleman in that one of those that is the imagery of the gentleman is literally who I'm seeing from the side profile. Very um very, oh wow, how do I describe this feeling? He says, I bring peace. And that's what it's, there's strength in it. It to me it feels like there's a lot of power if he wanted to, but he's very, oh now my eyes, and when my eyes start to water, it's like okay. But he's very like peaceful, like he's the quiet storm, just waiting for a moment, and if he needs to erupt, he'll erupt. It's kind of like the energy that I feel. Um, yeah, that's what I'm getting. Wow. You can go ahead, Scott. Oh, it's beautiful.
All right. I too, Rune Honey, am getting a gentle spirit coming in. So you got the 10 of Cups. This is very loving. This is love. And I'm hearing the word gentleness, prosperity. He just wants you. He's a really powerful light being, I feel like, that is coming in to help give you what you need in your journey. And the first thing is that he wants you to know is it's love. Okay. So have love. And then you got the 2 of Wands. This is the planning card. I think he wants to help you plan for the future and let you know what would be best for your future. Then you got the Strength card. So this is kindness, gentleness, tenderness, and patience. So all those words are coming in that he wants to give you. And that's what true strength is, of course, and courage. Not what we do on the outside, but what we do on the inside. And then you got the Magician. So I believe that he's saying that, or they are saying that you can manifest anything that you want and he'll be there to help you. I think he's a new guide, is what I'm getting. And then you got the 9 of Wands. When you're down, when you're feeling like you can't go anymore, this light being is going to be there for you and to help rise you up, just like a gust of wind would come and rise you up from when you have fallen. Okay, so that's why he's the gust of wind. He's just like the Magician, he's going to use magic and make you have that strength that you need. But you have to call on him to help you. And I do think this is the spirit that reached out to you when you were 17. You also got healing. And look right here, ancestral work. So this could be an ancestor of yours as well. Just throwing a little curveball in there. But he is there for healing. The next one I got is the Ring. Commitment, contracts, and union. So he's saying he is committed to you. And he's there for you. So this is your light being. And then you got battles, disagreement. This is going with the 9 of Wands. If you have battles or disagreement with someone, he's going to swoop you up like a gust of wind and help you to be triumphant. But remember to use those things of the strength card: kindness, gentleness, tenderness, and patience, when you are, in a disagreement, and make sure that you're choosing your battles wisely. Right. So that's what I got, Moon Honey. Akela, did you get any more?
That's it.
All right. Thank you so much, Moon Honey. Appreciate your donation. Get all these cards up. All right.
You're welcome.
Oh, we just had another donation. All right, Christine, come on down. And if you don't get your question answered today, or right now, I should say, during this live, I will be back at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with Witchy Trista. So she is an amazing reader too. So make sure you guys come back at 7 if you don't get your question answered. All right, Christine is here.
Yes.
Will Saint Expedite help me with the urgency with my current situation with my job, my dad, my stability, and responsibilities a lot? I need experience or need assistance.
Oh, okay.
Have you heard of this saint before?
Oh.
Either have I.
Well, hey, whoever Saint Expedite is, if it's the angels that can expedite stuff, we're going to see what they want to say.
Yeah, absolutely.
First thing I heard is be clear. Be clear, Christine, in what you want. A lot of times we ask for stuff and for help with stuff, and it's not clear. And what I would say is, if you can't construct the question in your head as to what you want about your job, what specifically you want about your dad, your stability, your responsibilities, work on one at a time. And again, Angel, they can do whatever they want, right? They can tackle all at once, but they're asking you to be clear on what you want. And for me, what I'm feeling is, if you cannot, with the question in your head, feel the question in your heart. What is it? What is that burning question in your heart about your job, your dad, stability, responsibilities? And ask the question from your heart. And I think, because then you're taking lots of prayers on St. X. Interesting. Actually, let me do this. No. And that's what I was feeling. Oh, that's the first thing I heard, Christine. So try that as well when you're asking for guidance. Okay. Saint Expedite. Okay. High vibrational beings of love and light. While I am not familiar with this Saint Expedite, maybe there is a Saint Expedite or a group of. Can you help me understand or answer for me? Is Saint Expedite one saint that is working on expediting situations for folks seeking guidance? Okay, so it's not one person, it's not one being. All right, I feel like it's a group. I'll ask. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. Is Saint Expedite a group of beings that folks can request additional guidance and assistance from in time of need? Because I'm not familiar with this, but I want to be sure. Is Saint Expedite a group of beings that one can seek guidance from? Okay. So can you swing a little harder just so that Christine can see and the chat can see what you're saying, please? Okay. Yes. Okay. And just so you know, Christine, I'm going to ask another question because some may say, well, your pendulum said yes earlier. Now it's saying yes again. So I'm going to ask a question. Was I born in the United States of America? Was I born in the United States of America? And you see, can you, I'm sure you can see it's going in a big circle, and that's a no because I was not born in the US. Okay. So, Scott, apparently Saint Expedite is a group of beings that come together and work on matters for folks. Learned something new today. Thank you, Christine, for that question. But you can go ahead, Scott. I'll see what else I can get.
Okay. So thanks for clearing that up because that makes a lot of sense. A collection of beings, almost like a collection of angels. So the first card I got is really interesting, Christine, because look at this Knight of Cups. He's watching you, and it's not a creepy watching. It's more like, you know what come into my mind and gave me chills is that old Police song. Every breath you take, every move you make, I'll be watching you. Mm-hmm. Right. And that call, if you think about that song, it's kind of creepy, but we used to listen to that song all the time. It was like a #1 song for like weeks during the summer. Because I'll never forget that it was when I used to go to the pool when I was little, and this song would always come on, and I never knew it meant about, kind of stalking, but I don't think that this is what this is. This is watching you and being there for you. So every time you feel their presence, they'll be watching you. They're there to help you. They're there to every move you make, every breath you take.
And what I love, Scott, the leaf that he is looking through is in the shape of a heart. So it's coming.
Yes, loving. Yes, that's right. Thank you. Yes, look at that.
Yeah.
I didn't even see it. Mm-hmm. That's awesome. All right. And then you got the Queen of Cups. So this is love coming in. So this is love from your I don't know what to call it. We'll call it one of your guides. Okay. So this is love from your guides, the Saint Expedite. And then you got, or it could be more guides, like Akela said, a collection. 7 of Coins is have patience. So they want you to have patience, but they don't want you to give up either. You got the 5 of Coins. So don't feel like you're lost or alone, because now you have a guide coming in that wants to help you. And I love this Fool card because she's like completely wrapped up in this. I don't even know what to call it, but it's almost like a butterfly. When they have is it the cocoon or a chrysalis, maybe? Yeah, that's what I'm getting. It's like a chrysalis that she's transforming in. So this is going to help you with all those situations that you have put down there with your job, with your dad, with your stability and responsibilities. Just allow it to take place, allow it to come in, and it will help you. You got travel, time to get away. So maybe some alone time with this new guide would be helpful. Then you got transition. Yeah, so there's a change coming that's going to help you, I think, with all this stuff that's been going on with you. You need to be liberated. You need to be freed from the cage. Okay, so make sure that you are taking the steps to call on this person. Just like I was telling Moon Honey, you got to call on them to help you. But yeah, I think it's a definite yes. And I hope that resonated with you. But they're watching you, and it's not in a creepy way.
Okay.
It's in a beautiful way.
Yeah. Scott, I'm going to need your help again because an image I just saw. I saw 3 wands. And so I'm scrolling through my card because Scott is the tarot person. I'm scrolling through my cards real quickly to see what the Three of Wands represents.
It's manifesting.
Okay.
Let me see if I can get it out here. It's after you've manifested, it's that manifestation coming forward.
Okay. So
here it is. It's your ships coming in.
Oh my God, that is the exact image I saw. Because I was like, I saw her standing with the Three of Swords. And I was like,
is it Three of Swords or Three of Wands?
Three of Wands. I'm sorry, the Wands.
Okay, this is it.
The three white lines. And I'm thinking, wait, what is this person's, the same like dark image like that? And standing next to the three wands. I was like, I'm just going to mention the wands because I don't know who that person is. But that's the exact image I saw in my head, Christine. So Three of Wands, but also Spirit is asking you. I shuffled my deck and this card fell out with three other cards. And I was like, listen, don't have time to try to figure out which card is for her. So I reshuffled the deck. I put them back in and reshuffled. And they gave me this card again, the Seer card. And it's they're asking you to see beyond the current situation, right? Just don't look at what's in front of you. Sit back, step back, evaluate, and see above. What do you want? What would you like? How would you like this situation to look like, right? If this was to go your way, how does it look? So seeing beyond the not so good that is in front of you. And I think that's where then they showed me the image of the Three of Wands. So yeah, look beyond and then the Three of Wands. And if you don't remember, you can always Google what does the Three of Wands mean? And just a reminder, or if you can play it back and hear what Scott said. All right. Thank you, Christine.
Great. You're welcome, Christine. Thanks for your question. All right. We do have a new person here that I wanted to get to. Nomadic Angel. I don't have your question, but I think it's a general. Can you just confirm that if you're still here, please?
You always learn something new. I knew nothing of Saint Expedite, so that's good.
Me neither. I was like, what is that? Yes, it's a general. Okay.
Okay. Dramatic, angelic. Thank you, Spirit. Let's just receive. Dramatic angel.
Well, Angie, is it okay to call you Angie? I've got the 10 of water to start you off with, and this is the same as the 10 of cups. And this is great. This is like love, prosperity, fulfilling emotions coming in, and just, love, tenderness, kindness. So you've got a lot of that coming in, I think, for you. You also got the 7 of water, which is having a lot of options. So having these options, it's just best to choose your intuition and your gut to make the right decision. And you do that by going with the first nudge that you get. Is that first feeling that you get, I should do this, but no, stop right there and get rid of the but and do the first thing that you think that you should do. That's your gut. That's your spirit calling to you. Then you got the Lover's card. I don't know if you're single or in a relationship or married. If you're in a relationship or married, this could be just your relationship getting stronger. If you're not in a relationship, this could be someone coming in. Just remember to be friends first. Then you got the Justice card, which just is karma. So you're happily single. Me too. And the Justice card is saying whatever you put out into the universe is going to come back at you tenfold. So karma is going to come back to you. The good that you put out is going to come back to you. And unfortunately, the bad does the same thing. But we're not going to focus on that. We're going to focus on the good. Because as long as you keep things balanced out, homework, relationships, friendships, those things are going to be okay. And just don't overwork or overdo anything. Don't get overwhelmed. Have a balance. And then I got for you the Rapture card. Oh, wow. And it does say love, devotion, ecstasy, and pleasure, sensuality. Woo woo. All right. So I don't usually have cards like this in my decks, but this one just popped out. So whatever this means to you, and this can be self-love as well. So make sure you are having self-love and self-care, first before you give your love to others. And then you got ancient magic. And it says, don't be afraid to seek help from the unseen realms, for they are always present for those who call upon them with a true heart. Acknowledge these forces and collaborate with them to manifest greatness in your life. Okay, so this is like stepping into the magic world, right? And believing in things that are magical. And if you do that, you can be like the magician. The magician is what? Magic. So manifest what you want into your life. No matter what your goals are, your dreams are, you feel like they're too far out of reach. No, they're not. They're there because Spirit wants you to have them so that you can make the right decision and go towards them and fulfill your goals and your journey and your heart. And then you got Persephone. And I don't think I pulled her before. So I'm going to go real quick to my book. She is number 30. And she is for healing. So you may need to heal a little bit, Angie. It says explore the possibility that you could be a healer. Oh, wow. So you could be a healer, Angie. Take charge of your situation. See a healer. Trust the cyclical nature of life. Don't allow anyone to manipulate you. It's only in the patriarchal retelling of the myth that Greek goddess Persephone was kidnapped in the early matriarchal tales. She made the bold decision to go to the underworld. So there's a whole story there. I won't bore you with it, but healing is the key word here. You're a Reiki master. Oh, wow. That's awesome. So maybe you know about Persephone. I don't know. But that's what you got. And I hope that resonated with you, Angie. Here is Akela.
Hi, Angie. How are you? Okay. So I was sitting here asking for a message for you. And in my chest area, my heart space, it just felt, I don't want to say blocked. It took me a while to get anything. And I thought, what is this feeling? Why am I not? I feel like I'm not able to connect. So what I got from that is maybe there is a little bit of a wall, maybe from past relationships, hurt or whatever, because that's just how my chest area felt. And I was like, this is weird. I'm not really feeling anything. And interesting, Scott said something, and I forgot what Scott said, and it triggered in my head. I'm neither here nor there. It's kind of the feeling that I felt when Scott, I forgot what Scott said, right? So that feeling to me, it felt like then when I figured not neither here nor there was like a little bit of a void, like an in between kind of thing. So I went to my deck. I went to my higher self deck, and I've never pulled this card. I got the card that I got first was change. And it says this card indicates that change is on the horizon. Many fears arise when people think about change. This is due to a fear-based perception of endings and beginnings in order for a spirit to grow. Ending and beginnings, period. In order for a spirit to grow, it must learn new lessons that emerges from loss, death, rebirth, and renewal. You are being asked to view changes in your life as new opportunities that will strengthen your spirit and increase your knowledge while on earth. Yes, some changes may be unexpected and out of your control, but trust that these have come about to help you move forward on your journey and evolve. So then I was asking, okay, well, what else do we want to tell Angie? And I got the dreams card, right? And it says, our truest life is when we are in the dream state. So I got a bunch of cards flew out the deck, and I was going to put it away, and they said, no, read the card. So I got the dreams card. So that tells me that while you're in your dream phase, you're getting a lot of information, messages, right? And I love the image of this cat, because you can tell she's confident, she knows herself, and then she's just enjoying whatever. I got patience. Okay. Don't rush the process. These changes that are coming, don't rush through it. Be patient with yourself and with it. I got the trust card. So trust what you're getting. Trust what you're feeling. Trust that you're being divinely guided. And I got the happiness card. And I said, okay, well, let me read what the happiness card said, because I've never really pulled that card. And one may think, oh, it's just happy. It says, happiness is the spiritual experience of living every minute with love, grace, and gratitude. Okay. Then I got, and the change that's coming, right? They talked about changes. Transformation. Transformations are happening. So I think this is on the big with the trust and to be patient as you go through whatever it is your team and spirit is taking you through. And finally, listen. All right? Just listen. Listen to the guidance you're receiving. And I every time I think about listening, because some may not be clairaudient, but you can listen with your body. How does your body feel? What is your body saying to you? Is your body making you feel icky about a situation? Is your body feeling like a kid in a candy store, like, oh my gosh, that excitement? So listen, and not just with the ears, but all of the senses that we have. What is it telling you? All right, and that's what I have for you. I hope it makes sense. But that's what I have for you, Angie. So thank you for being here for your question.
Yes, thank you, Angie. All right, so that is all we have time for at this live, but I will be back today at 7 p.m. with Witchy Trista, so please come back if you didn't get your question answered, or if you did, I'd love to have you back. And yeah, make sure you're getting here in the beginning so we can get you. But there was a lot of questions today, so thank you so much for your understanding and your patience with us. Thank you, all of the moderators for both channels. You are awesome. We see you working hard. So, and Akela, thank you so much for coming and always being a wonderful guest and a friend. So thank you.
And thank you, Scott. And thank you for always being open to answering my questions about the tarot, because that's not my skill. But what's interesting is that I'm seeing images, and I was like, okay, I am not the specialist, but let me tap into your abilities because we all have different abilities and the way we use them. So why not? I'm gonna tap into yours, and yeah.
We
So
help
thank
each other. Yeah. Yes. All
you.
right. And I didn't say hi to artist Liz or Jackie B. Sorry, guys, and anybody I missed. Hello and goodbye. I will be back at 7. Akela, when are you going to be back?
Oh, I will be back next week Saturday, unless if someone asks me to collab. Wink, wink.
Okay.
Saturday the 11th, I will have my show at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then I will be collabing with Healing Readings by Donna Marie. We are going live at 2 p.m. And then on the 12th, July the 12th, Sunday at 2 p.m., Jackie B Readings and I will be live.
Oh, awesome.
Yes.
All right. Fun. All right. So thank you again, everybody. And we will see you soon. All right. Thanks so much, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for your patience and understanding.